Hello, my crafty friends. It's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I am so excited for this video because it is the last video for my 2023 One Little Word album. And I'm so excited that I finished, that I did it every month. I mean, I didn't do it every month, but I got all the months done. So I've got quite a few things here. So I'm going to be doing November and December, and then I will do a final flip through of it at the end of the video as well. So let's just dive right in. And we're going to come back to this at the end. All right, so I have my pictures here, and I went ahead and did my currentlies. So those are done. My two pictures are my currently for November and December. Those are done. Okay, and then so for November, it is 15 minutes of reflection. And then, so that's for November. And then the December prompt is going to be the year ahead. So I have those two ready. Okay, so what I did, and I also went ahead and just did the highlights for November, and I went ahead and did the highlights for December. It's already the 22nd. So I figured I kind of know what the highlights are going to be. So I went ahead and just finished them. Okay, so for November, I went ahead and did a reflections page. I just took some notes in my on my notes app. I did it while I was in the bathtub. So I just am going to go ahead and write this down. I just, as you know, did a lot of reflecting. Like I talked about how I'm reflecting on my one little word for next year. I'm pretty sure I have it. So I'm not quite ready to reveal it yet. Just gonna see. Just gonna sit on it for a couple more days just to see if it's really what my word's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it is. And then it talked about December daily. I talked about my kiddo. I talked about my friends and my family. I talked about a bunch of stuff. All right, so that is going to go in the November one. So I want to do, so this is going to be December. So I want to do a feeling accomplished. I have a couple stickers here that as I was reading these stickers, I was like, oh, I feel like I did that this year. I feel like I did that. And I'm like, oh, I shouldn't put that in my book. So I have this feeling accomplished, which I'm going to do. And then I have the to-do list. So the to-do list is for like next year. I am going to also use this little thing too, but we'll come back to that. So I'm kind of taking these stickers and I'm just going to use these stickers to fill in this stuff. So let's just look at these. Believe in yourself. I feel like I did that. I like this say hello to a new day. We're going to put that on this to-do list. We're going to say become your best self. And let's see, challenge yourself. I like that one. I feel like I did that this year. I'm going to say choose to be happy. Based on what my word is probably going to be, I'm going to put that in the to-do. Okay, I'm going to embrace the journey. I think I did that. I think I embraced the journey. Be in love with your life. I like that one. Let's put it on this one. Practice kindness. Okay, we're definitely going to put that. Ooh, I like this one. Live, create, tell the story. I feel like I definitely did that. Believe in yourself. I do those. So let's do that on the to-do one too. I was like, I thought I already did believe in yourself. Ooh, take risks. That's something I definitely could do more of next year. Oh, do your best. I like that. Make a difference. I definitely feel like I did that this year. Live your dream with a passion. And I kind of feel like I did that, but I think I could do a little bit more of that. Choose to shine. I like that. I felt like I was brave. Let's do be brave. Make it happen. I definitely feel like I did that. Be amazed. I am very amazed. I'm I'm amazed at the things I accomplished this year. Oh, I like this. This one says, be you bravely. So that one's be brave, and this one's be you bravely. Focus on what's important. I like that. Own your dreams. I like that one. Love with all your heart. I like that. All right. So I've got my accomplishments list and my to-do list for next year. And then, okay, so what I was going to do here, I'm going to cut this out because so far I haven't used any color in this book. And I don't really, technically, yeah, I don't want to, I'm just going to cut these out. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to put this in my planner? You know what? I think I'm going to put this in my planner. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to put this together in a second, but let me pull these pieces out and get this kind of put together because I want to make sure I've got all the pieces that I need. So let's turn to this. So first thing we've got is our November divider, and get our little picture in here. Oops, not what I need. The picture and the currently for November. And on the back here, I'm going to put the feeling accomplished. And then I'm just going to put a little filler card in there. I could probably find something to put on there, but I don't feel like it's necessary. And then I have this card that has my journaling on it. So we'll put that in there, and then I've got my November highlights. And then I've got my December, this is getting full, my December divider, and then my currently, oops, I put the wrong picture. That's my December picture, not my November picture. There we go. Put my December picture in the December one. And then I'm going to put this little, it's a good day to have a good day. And then I'm going to put my little to-do list down here at the bottom. And I could take these little extra pages out that I have in here. And then, oh, wait, I forgot to put the prompt in there. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little, let me close this. Put my November prompt in the middle. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, glue it onto here, and cut around it. And then I'm just going to do a little, let's get this glued on. So I just want to put like, the story starts here, hello 2024, and then I just want to like do like goodbye 2023, and the word wonderful. And then I think I'm just going to put this little thing in the middle. I'm just going to kind of have a little decorative page here. I don't really feel like I want to, I think I said everything I needed to say. I don't feel like I need to necessarily write anymore. And I just like this. I feel like 2023 was a good year overall. It's a good year. I looked back on it as I was reflecting in November, and I'm like, I'm really blessed. I have a lot of really good friends, a good family. I have everybody that watches my YouTube channel that I think is amazing. And I'm really good. I love my job. Yeah, I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed. And you are all a part of that blessing. So, yeah, just a little decorative page. I was thinking about potentially adding some journaling, but I don't think I need it. Okay. So let's put this back here. And then we're going to glue this on the front. I don't know if I want it in the middle or in the corner or at the top. I think I want it in the middle. So I'm just going to use this is a Color Cast Designs die cut that I got at the beginning of last year, or in December of last year, I should say. Yeah, I like that. And I have this little book, this 2023 thing. I was thinking about maybe adding it to the side. I kind of like the idea, but I think I'm going to hold on to it just because I might want to put it on my December daily. So I'm going to hold on to it and see if I want to put it on my December daily, I'm going to do that. If not, then I'll put it on this. So let's go ahead and do a flip through. So this is my final flip through. So this is an album that came from Felicity Jane. She is no longer in business, but I loved working on this album. It is such a good quality album. If I had known, I would have bought 5 of them. Okay, so as everyone knows, my word was engage. So that was the first little thing I did. And then I had this little pull out thing here that had the definition, the quote, the reason why, and this little clear sheet here. And then I just put one little word, can be very powerful, 2023. This came from Elle Studios. And then what I did here, which I didn't show, is, let me pull it out so you guys can see it without the glare. So what I did was I took this little journal card that I got. I just had this in my stash forever. So what I basically did is I took little words from the Happy Planner, the months, and I just put them on the little circles. And then I did like a little icon for each of the different months. So for January, it was like goals. So I did a little checkoff list. This one was like your, well, we're going to go through it. So each of them kind of has to do with like the prompt that I did. So yeah. And then I did a little collage of words right here. And then that's just the back of that other piece. And then here's January. And these stickers also came from Elle Studios. And I wish that they had them still this year. I really love these stickers. And I think these also came from Elle Studios as well. And then the little plastic sheets, I just got them all over the place. I just had collected them. Okay, so there is my January picture and my currentlies. And then I focus. This is like all the little crafting projects I wanted to do for the year. And then here's the intentions was the prompt for January. So I just talked a lot about my goals and setting goals for myself. So I just wrote all of my goals down and my different categories that I had. So that is that. And then I did this little wheel with everything in it that I did for the month of January. So I did goals achieved, and I did like each of the categories, and I just wrote down some of the things that I achieved during the month of January. And then I just did this little piece that kind of just hangs out in there. So, and then each of the pictures corresponds to each of the little things that I talked about. And then my highlights, and then February. And then I did a selfie each month. And this one was from the heart. So I did facts and feelings, and I did a list of all the facts and the feelings. And then I'll just show you, that's why I did a little heart with the light bulb icon there. And then I just threw this in. I think I should put this down below because this part is really thick. So I need to like put some of the stuff down here so it's not all of the top. And then I did some journaling for that month. And then, of course, included some highlights. And here's March's. It was raining that day. And this one was fears. So I did let go of fears and then let God for hopes. And just kind of talk through a couple of my fears and my hopes. And for that one, that's why I did a little cross for March. And then I used some stamps to kind of just talk about what if I fail. So I'd kind of use some of my stamps to talk through those. And then what if I succeed? And again, I use some stamps for those. And then here's April. And this was my selfie, my currentlies. And then this one is interviews. So this was my birthday month. So I put just a little present on here. What I did was I just interviewed a bunch of my family and friends, and I wrote that in there, their answers. And then I did a little daily routine just to kind of look at how my routine is for that month. And it's still pretty much that routine. And then my month May, there is my selfie. And then this I just used filler words or filler pages because it was a visual connection. And my visual connection was this big circle thing. So this is something I've been doing in my planner every month. I've been doing like assessments in my planner. So that's what this big circle is. So I just use that as my visual representation. And then that's why I used this little, I couldn't find a little tiny little circle, pie circle. So I just used this little heart that has all the little parts to it. And then June was my little self-care mask selfie. And then I put life is good, and I had a bunch of arrows because this was the in progress one. So this one is a pretty big one. It says moving forward, and I had this little arrow thing down here. And then I did the feeling accomplished, and I kind of wrote down some of the goals that I've achieved. And then if you pull it out, it has a bunch of different things. So these are all the prompts from the in progress. So 3 things I am enjoying about my word. My one little word has impacted my relationship with others. Things I'm saying to myself over and over to help bring my actions into alignment with my word. Companion words that keep popping up in my journey this year. And then all the good stuff is I'm surprised by, I'm proud of myself for. And then there's ones here too. So, and I've done videos on all of these already. So if this is your first video that you're seeing, I've done videos on all of this stuff. And so that's why I put this little arrow as the June icon, because I wanted like moving forward. And then July, and there's my little selfie picture. And this one was I did this little Venn diagram of my words because it was explore. So kind of exploring like different synonyms for your word, the different meanings for your word, things like that. So I did this little Venn diagram of my word. And then August, selfie was me walking outside. And then for this one, it's 3 things. So basically what I did was 3 things that I was loving and 3 challenges. So really liked those ones. And then this one I just did a little filler card, you are amazing. And then September, I took a little selfie of me going to a gala that I went to in September. I actually, it's funny because I had COVID in that picture. Didn't know it yet, but I had COVID in that picture. So then what I did for this one, because it was companion words, so I just said goals. That was one of my companion words that kept popping up. Plans, achieve, relationships, progress. And so then I took those words and I just did the definitions for them over here. Oh, and then I forgot to tell you. And then for August, my little icon here is ups and downs. So I kind of put an up and down. July, I did a book because, why did I do a book? Oh, because I did the dictionary pages. That's right. Yeah. And then for September, I did like a little circle of arrows because it was like connected words, companion words. And then in October, I took a picture at the scrapbooking convention that I went to. And this one, I just did this little reset thing like a key. Like I felt like it looked like a key thing. And I felt like at this point, I kind of, because I was sick in September with COVID. And so I just felt like I needed a reset. So that was the one little step that I took, was to do a reset and start refocusing on some things I was kind of lacking. And then in November, we just did this one. Here is my November picture and currently. And then I have my feeling accomplished and all the things I felt like I've done. And then my little reflection page here of notes. And then December picture. And then this one, I just did my little to-do list for next year. And then my little end cap page. And then of course my highlights. And so December I did, for October, I did walking for like the one little step. And then this one was the reflecting. And then this one is just like little geotag, like where I am right now. So yeah, so there is my 2023 One Little Word album done. Yay! So I'm so excited. Thank you guys so for watching this, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. See you next time.